Tarpley Music in Fort Worth, Texas. And if you need to find us online, just go to tarpleymusic.com. So today I am swimming in the sea of Grestch acoustics. And so this is a series we have not done one on yet, and this is from the Grestch Ranchers. And you can spot these really quick because it's got this cool kind of triangular sound hole that's very unique to these. But this is the Grestch Rancher Junior. The Grestch part is a G5013CE. And so take Junior with a grain of salt because it is a little bit smaller than like their Rancher Jumbo. But to give you an idea, this is a 4.5 depth, and the Jumbo's like a 4.8. So it's just a little bit shrunken down, and I wouldn't say junior, thinking like half size or anything like that. But really for comfort of playing, I would think, and just kind of really helping out with this body style. So let's talk some basics on it, and then we're going to listen to this thing. So this is laminated mahogany back and sides, of course, with a nice gloss black, which loves dust. But when it's clean, it's really nice, and you can see yourself in it in both sides. And very black, none more black, right? And it is a laminated spruce top. So you got spruce top, mahogany back and sides, all laminated, so very durable, right? So in that sense of banging it up and doing things like that. And it is a scalloped X bracing, and it's a 25-inch scale. So your standard Dreadnought of 25.5 uses. So like I said, Junior's just a little bit kind of shrunken down, I think just for comfort of playing. I really, really do. And it is really, really comfortable to play. The neck is a mahogany neck, and it's got just a nice, simple C shape to it with a 12-inch radius. And the fingerboard on this is Laurel, okay? Very commonly used for kind of that intro to intermediate level guitars, and so it definitely has a rosewood type of look to it, and somewhat of that kind of a tone. It does feel a little bit different, but it's not drastic in my opinion, but it does feel a little different than rosewood does on your fingers, but it works great, especially for the price point. And these are vintage style frets. There's 21 of those. Generally, when they say vintage style, you're thinking narrow, tall, right? So as opposed to something really round like a Jumbo or something like that. And so don't have to push down extremely hard to get the note between the frets. Kind of what those, so a lot of fingerstyle guys might like that because it's a little bit, or maybe smaller hands, younger hands, that kind of thing. And one thing I really like Grestch does is the pearloid thumbnail inlays. I just think these are really, really cool. It's very, very different. You know, it's just not your standard dots or something you see all the time. So just little things like that. And it's a really, really cool looking pickguard. The way it kind of, it kind of compensates with this triangular shaped sound hole. I don't know. It's really cool. So synthetic bone nut and synthetic bone saddle. The bridge is also Laurel, so it's kind of made out of the same material as the fretboard. And some just deluxe die-cast tuners. So that's it. Pretty simple, right? And it's got, I don't know, it's got a lot of brightness, and it does seem to cut through really, really well when it's mic'd up as well as plugged in, because it does have a Fishman PreSonus 3 pickup with a built-in tuner. And this actually has a 3-way EQ, so treble, middle, and bass. So with some finagling there, you can definitely, I think you can get some good body of sound. For the demo, I've kept it flat. The bass is pushed just a touch, but for the most part, the EQ is flat. And it does have a built-in tuner, as well as a low battery indicator. Okay, so it's little things you really don't think about until you're in the third set of a gig. And the battery starts to go out, right? So that would have been nice to know at the beginning. So these little kinds of things like that really, really do help. And once again, I think Grestch does great products for the money. And this is really, really comfortable to play. So what we're going to do is we're going to mic it up like we normally do. And then I'm going to have it plugged in as well. So you'll be able to hear mics and a combination of that or just direct. And I'll do some kind of with my fingers so you get kind of a mellow, softer tone of how it picks up, as well as getting some picking. And then we're just going to strum right into it. right, so we've heard this guitar on its own, but I want to know what it'd sound like in a recording I did before. Let's find out. All right, hit it, boys! Rancher Jr. Like I said, definitely after that, I would always love to hear in the comments stuff like that, but I definitely felt a lot of bright. Definitely could cut through a mix really well, which for sitting in a band situation could be really, really, really helpful, right? Especially if you're kind of the only acoustic instrument, if you got a lot of electric instruments to cut through there. As far as playing it solo, I definitely would want to beef up some of that bass and get a little bit fuller sounding from what I can tell in this room. Of course, it's always different when you get on a stage, but I don't know. Did you kind of hear that same thing? I'd love to hear some comments or see some comments and about with that. But I will tell you, it's extremely comfortable to play. I think this was really the market was, hey, let's get something with a good cutaway, a nice, simple, like auditorium style body that's really, really comfortable to play. And they did that. So simple cutaway, simple electric. I don't know. I really like it. I'm a big fan of Grestch in general. Like I said, I think they really, if you're looking to get into an instrument or maybe upgrade your instrument without breaking the bank, acoustic-wise, this would be one to look at, right? Because you can most of the style, this price range with Grand Auditorium are going to be pretty similar. They're going to probably have a combination of mahogany, with spruce and some things like that. But this one, I think it's a feel thing, just the way it feels in your hand. The neck seems it's pretty small with the C shape, and I think so smaller hands this could really benefit from. Or if you're someone who's doing a lot of crazy chord comping and you need a little bit smaller of a kind of a C-shaped neck to be able to do that, this could be a cool guitar for that as well. But anyway, hey, and if you like Grestch in general, we definitely got more Grestch videos in the acoustic realm as well as a lot of the electrics. Just really, really cool stuff. And the one thing you say with Grestch is it's almost always looks cool, like acoustic or electric wise. I think they got a lot of simplicity but class in what they do. So that is my 2 cents. Do with it what you will. Hey, if you liked this video, if you got any great information out of it, appreciate a thumbs up there. Really, really helps us a lot. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that, and just help us grow. And we are dropping videos every week. All kinds of different vendors and a lot of different things, especially as the summer's coming up. So you're going to see a lot of videos. And if you'd like to know when those videos are uploaded, you can just turn on the notifications. It'll let you know. And hopefully we'll see you on the next one.